Hey, and welcome to Seduction Ed. I have someone very, very special here. Very, very special. And I know I always say that, but because everybody that's here is special, they wouldn't be here if they're not special. So without further ado, I want to bring Maddie here. Maddie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing amazing, amazing. I didn't want to take too long and bring you up because I think that the best person to say what it is that you do, who you are, and all of that is you. But first, I want to say this is like a very talented person. I just want to just introduce you like that because you're very, very talented. And I think um, people are going to see that. People are going to really see like so many aspects of you that I'm an admirer of. So without further
Oh,
ado, tell us, who are you? Where are you? What do you do? Tell us who are you? I already put everybody in tense. Like, so who are you?
who am I? My name is Maudie or Maria. Um, by trade, I'm just a shift lead at a retail place. By education, I have a bachelor's degree in human resources. So I definitely like people. And just for fun, I'm an artist. So, and I'm a
I'm
TikTok
gonna stop you right
influencer.
now because that's what I mean, people. You guys don't understand. She's an artist. All of that other stuff, that's just like the trickle down, right? So she started with that because she's humble. She's like, but she's an artist. I love artists because it's so hard to do art. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But okay, tell me more. So like, what kind of artist are you?
Right now, I do canvas painting. I've grown up sketching. My whole life, I've been an artist. But I started painting in 2021.
Okay. And I see the
That's when I
Puerto
launched
Rico
my
flag
brand.
back there. So is that,
Yes, that's my art right there.
yeah, that's dope. But why the Puerto Rico flag? Tell the people.
Because I'm Puerto Rican.
You
I'm
go,
also Cuban too. I'm Cuban too.
yeah, we
I
all
got
got
to
our
say that,
faults. We
but
all got our faults. No, not messing with you. Cubans, no, I love Cuban. All the whole Caribbean, we love Latino. Latinos, I think we love each other. Even though
yes,
we
we
might
do.
bicker amongst each other, we love each other.
We definitely love each other.
Like, we're good. Like, among, like when people come after us, we're all Latino, right? It doesn't matter what
Yep.
country. We're like, hey,
Yep.
you're not going to mess with us. But amongst us, then there's a little ranking going on. Nah, my country, we do this. Oh, we do it better, you know?
Yep. Yep.
So,
My mom says that Puerto Rico stole her flag because
oh,
my mom's Cuban.
hey, that might be true. We also sold it rum. Bacardi was from Cuba.
What? I
Yeah,
did
Bacardi
not
was from
know
Cuba.
that.
With the revolution, all that come, they were shutting down all the factories, so they moved to Puerto Rico. So now we have it.
Wow.
We stole their women, their rum, all of it, all of it.
That's hilarious.
But no, but you know what's funny is that in Puerto Rico, we do export a lot of talent. If you think about it, like, we're probably the only country besides Colombia that's had a Latino in the Super Bowl, right? Because we had J Lo already,
Oh
and
yeah. And Bad Bunny's this year, right?
this year, so like we're doing it. We're like two, and the other country zero. So, well, Colombia has Shakira.
That's true.
Let me
Yes.
let me stop starting a riot over here, but
Right. You're gonna start some.
because somebody say, "Oh yeah, there's other Latino." I don't know them, right? So like Puerto Rico, we're 2-0. I'm actually half Dominican, so I'm like, we all got
Oh,
the
I did
same
not know
flavor.
that.
Yeah, yeah. That's so the whole Caribbean flavor is very similar though. Like, I think we have kind of similar energetic dancing and all of that. But Mexico
Yeah.
too. Mexico within Mexico, there's like regions. So it's not like you're Mexican. There's different from the north or different from the south. So we all got different
Yeah.
vibes. And in South America, I love South America too, because they have a lot of us too. They have a lot of, like, you go to Colombia, they have a lot of Puerto Rican to them. You know what I mean? Put a lot of Caribbean to them. So tell me, we met a long time. Tell me the story. How did with me?
Oh my gosh. I was just going over this story. A little hole in the wall bar in California. I was out there with the Model Latina cast, me and a friend
Yeah.
of mine, and we were sitting at a table, and you came over and plopped a kiss right on my lips. That's what I remember. Out of
That is
nowhere.
that's how I remember. Well, we skipped the whole, what's your name thing.
Yeah, definitely did.
Waste of time, all that talking. It is what it is. But I I I remember it now, but I remember that we met there, but I forgot that detail, right? That's
Yeah.
important detail.
Oh, you didn't remember that
No,
detail?
I remember the detail. I remember the detail itself, but and also it was like a lot of people, it was like a lot going
Yeah,
on.
it was a lot was
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that was a very memorable moment. But I, how do you think? Because I don't want to be like how I did it, right? Because in seduction, it wasn't like a seduction thing. Like I wasn't like I'm gonna do this, right? It was just something you and me clicked somehow, and that's how it happened. But how do you think it happened from your end? Like, if a guy do something like that, right? Because I don't even know if I could duplicate it or if I could tell someone how to do it. But you tell me from your perspective, like, what, how did that happen? How could it happen? Or explain it from your side, from a woman's perspective. When a guy just comes up, he don't know you and literally just.
That's the first time that's ever happened to me ever, and it never happened to me since. I think guys find me very intimidating, I feel.
Well, you're
You
energetic.
just didn't. You just didn't find me intimidating, I guess.
But how would a guy pull that off? For example, that happened, and it's a risk. I'm gonna tell you my perspective in a second, like my mindset. But I want guys to hear from a woman because I don't think you could pull that off with just any woman. You probably end up in jail somewhere, right? But
Yeah.
but
Yes.
how was it that it wasn't like a bad creepy thing? You know what I mean? Like what from your perspective? Like what was the feelings?
I feel like I didn't get any bad or creepy vibes from you at all. Not even knowing you, I just didn't get them vibes from you. I know when I get around people, the energy. That's why I like meeting people because I can tell just like that whether I need to stay away from you or not. And you didn't give me any creepy vibes. I feel like if somebody gave me a creepy vibe, he would have got slapped the hell out of.
Whoa, that was I played it. I played the lotto there and won, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But was it because let me tell you something from my end. Like I felt because I checked you out, and I think that you meet you somewhere, and you immediately scan the room like as a human, like who's there, and you just it was like electricity, right? Like what, right? And then it was like, and then I saw you, and then I think you looked my way, and it was like it was something like an intuition kind of thing, right? That's how the way I saw it,
Right, like
and
a connection.
like, it was, but we didn't say a word to each other, right? But I felt that the you probably like most women get hit up by a guy, go, hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
And it starts like that, and I felt like what, and I always think that way, like what is the most memorable thing that can happen that good or bad, she'll never forget me, right? You could have slapped me, but you still would have forget the moment, right? Because
Right. That's true.
you remember, and it turned out to be all right. But that's how I felt. Like that intuition, it kind of tells you what to do, and if you doubt it, because if I would have doubted it, like should I? Should it was more like I just went over there and we just started kissing, and then it was like it. After that, it almost like we knew each other for years.
Right. Yeah.
So what makes a man you think like if a man wanted to have that kind of confidence, what do you look for when you say you feel it, like when a man is stuttering or whatever, or when a man is confident, like what's the balance? How do you see it as a woman?
Oh, I would not. If a man came to me stuttering, that would definitely be a no go.
And not because I have a
You have to
stuttering
have
let's clear, like, not because they have a stuttering problem, but because they're nervous stuttering, right?
Oh yeah, still like you have to come with confidence. Like, cause if you already come to me already not sure, it's already not going to work out. Cause I attract attention. So I need a confident man that knows like who he is, that he's not going to be intimidated by the attention that I bring. Like I hate when people say, oh, you got a roster. That drives me crazy. Cause how do you assume that I have a roster? Like you already are insecure in yourself for just saying that statement alone.
Got it. So, but you do have a roster probably, but that,
I don't though.
but I bet you, but see, that's the thing. That's how we think though. The, like a good looking woman to us is impossible. It's like, one, because we're the chasers. We're the one that always like most of the time have to go after it. And I feel like women
That's true.
kind of sit there with all these fish hooks and bait, right? And they got like, they could choose all these men are like they're trying to fish her. Is that true, or is that like, are we crazy as men thinking that?
Yes, I think you guys are crazy as men. I do not think it's that way at all. We don't have little fishies on hook. No. You guys are, I think men think too much into that. Like, that's not true.
So, I, you throwing me back. I didn't expect that, because I'm really think that, how can you not?
I
Like,
mean, you get people like in your DMs or whatever, and they try to talk to you, but it's not like that at all. Like, uh-uh.
so how does
You
someone
guys
break
are,
through?
I feel like just like the connection that I had with you when I met you, it has to be something like that. For me, I have to meet you in like, I can't develop relationships online with people because I can't feel the energy. I can't see their body language. I can't look into their eyes. I can't do any of those things. So, like, I don't feel like I'm personally going to meet a person online. But if I'm in person, I'll get the energy like right off rip just by the things that you say, because I will let a man talk. I will not say nothing and let him talk. He will talk his way right up out of never talking to me again.
I love it. We need to hear this. Yeah, that's the stuff that we don't know, or we do know, and we don't realize it. Wow.
Yeah.
So when a man in person goes up to you, for example, these are just examples. Obviously, every situation is going to be different, but what's like an immediate? What are some no's, right? Like, before he even, like, even though you might talk with it, but you already know, nah.
When a person starts talking about like I met this guy and everything that he talked about was so like poor me, like I'm the victim. And he was very vengeful. Like he was like, when I do this, I'm gonna get somebody to do this. He was just so angry. So like I said, he talked and talked and talked, and I let him talk, and he just made me realize like he's a dangerous individual. That is a person that you don't want to talk to. Because he started talking about being revengeful on people and like I said, dude, you let them talk. They will talk their way into a
Wow.
corner.
There you go, guys. Like, man, no, and it's true, because you don't need to do all that, right? And so, what about the
Mm-mm.
yeses, right? Like the ones that, because and also, let me ask you this first: is it a yes off the bat, or does it grow? Do you like develop, or does it depend?
Oh, that is a good question because I was just thinking about this the other day. So the old me used to like meet people and like get to know them and then I guess eventually like that person. See, that's not how I move now. Like I definitely listen to my intuition because it's never gonna lie, and that instant connection. I feel like if I have instant connection with you, I'll know right when I meet you, the first time I meet you. And that is going to determine whether I'm going to continue to get to know you or not. And I have not been lucky in the area thus far.
That's
Is
a
that
that's a
harsh?
that's sad, because I think you have so much to offer. Like, that's what I mean. Like, well, we're gonna get to the relationship part, right? We talking still about that initial, right? Because I think that there's more. that develops, right? That's what I was asking if it's like now you're saying that as you get older and wiser, you're like you don't waste time. Basically, you're like you
Mm-mm.
any so like a red flag, you be out.
Out. Yep.
What are some red flags?
Oh my gosh. If you start talking about baby mothers and their drama, I'm out. Like, or my sister gets so mad when I say this, but people who like have been to jail and have done time, I try to I feel like that's a red flag for me because one, they're probably gonna go back and like they don't even care about themselves enough. Like, but my sister's like, ah, you should give people second chances, but that's a red flag to me. Like, I can't have no ex-con.
Yeah,
And if you go to jail, it's over. I am not a ride or die either.
yeah. If the judge don't give you a second chance, I'm not gonna give you a second chance.
Exactly. Red flags.
Okay. What about as far as personality? Anything that kind of is like a turn off?
Oh, yes. Intelligence. I have to have a person that can actually teach me something. Like, you have to have some kind of common sense, intelligence, which sense is not common. But I don't know, like, comprehension is a problem with a lot of men. Like, they'll listen to you, but they don't understand what you're saying. So they take it for what they think you mean instead of asking, what do you mean by that? They'll go off on what they think instead of asking for clarification. That's been a issue of mine with people.
I think I see your point, and I think I was talking about this the other day where men we're wired to problem solve, right? So we're not wired to communicate. We're wired house is on
Mm,
fire. We're gonna put it out. The someone broke in. I'm gonna take care of that. We're not wired to. I feel this way. It's like like we're not wired to. Let me take care of that. We're like okay, be careful with that. Like because not because we don't want to. It's just we're so when you tell us about your job and oh yeah, this girl at work and then she did this, you're thinking, okay, well, what do we got to do? Let's go get her and beat her up. Like we're ready to make an action, take an action. Where I think, and I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I think when you express something you feel, is to explore it, not necessarily because it's over. Like I feel this way and now I'm done, or because you want him to do something, you want to explore it, right? You want to talk about it, or how do you
right.
feel about that, or what? How do you think?
I I do think that I do like to. I'm a person that likes to share my feelings, so I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. And no, men do not return that. Men keep everything to themselves. They're. It's like you guys are afraid to express your feelings for some reason. I don't
Yep.
think men like feelings.
But it's not that we're since we're little, we're told, to act a certain way and like
Act tough. Act like
yeah,
a man.
like a man, like don't crying is for girls, don't do that, don't that behave.
That is like the saddest thing.
It is, but we survive that way because another thing that happens is men that don't, right? Men that are like open and sensitive, they end up losing later, unfortunately. Because the men that are
That
cold and
is true. You guys need a happy balance.
yeah, well, we don't have it. Okay, let me tell you that. Like, do you rather have a sensitive guy, right? That's like about feelings, or would you rather have a man that's a man? Like, yo, I'm a man. Maybe he don't express his feelings, but he's a man. Or would you rather have a sensitive guy that I don't
Oh,
know.
definitely want to have a man, not a
Just
sensitive guy. I don't want a guy I want to punch in the throat because he's crying. No, I can't
but
have no
see,
wimp. And I can't have nobody that have me telling him what to do. Like a man is supposed to lead. You have to bring me to a point of submission. If you can't bring me to submission, and that's a hard thing to do, we can't be together. Like I can't have no soft guy.
there you go. No, I feel you. But now look at your problem. That man that you like, he's not gonna talk about his feelings. You see what I mean? If you got
Yeah,
to make a choice. If you want that man, you got to live with the fact that this is. If you want that masculinity, it's not
yeah.
going to come with the feeling thing. He has them. Don't get it twisted because I think a lot of women also think because men are strong. that they don't hurt or they don't have feelings. It's just we don't show it like that, like with words or crying. We must show it out in another different way, right? So if you want a
Right.
man that's going to communicate his feelings, he might be that kind of towards the wimpy side.
Yeah, we don't want that. Mm-mm.
So you make it. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
I gotta
part of
pick
your
one
problem
that
is accepting
sucks.
what you want.
I need to build a man. I need to create one.
And there is no balance, right? Because we all
Right.
humans. You get one or the other. But yeah, if you're a woman that's very outgoing, very alpha, then you probably are not going to be happy with someone that you yell at him one time like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And then he starts
Right.
crying like
Right. We don't want that. That would never work. Not with me.
you know.
I need somebody with thick skin because I can be tough.
And okay, let's talk about that in the relationships, right? Because we talk about a point of break. That's what you mentioned that when you said about bring you to a point of submission. It's like when you know that man is not about games. Like, so you have a respect for him.
Yes,
So that respect is earned. What makes a
definitely.
man earn respect, you think, in from your perspective?
Well, you got to be loyal. You got to be honest. Don't play games. Like you, obviously, I'm not going to get his feelings out of him, but you can honestly tell when somebody actually values your time and is loyal to you, which is hard. It's hard to find too.
But how do you know that they value you? What makes you feel that way?
Just taking the time out to talk to you. I mean, dudes be like, they'll text you one day and then they don't text you for 2 weeks. Like that right there is not being very loyal or interested for that matter. You're not valuing my time. So just somebody that's more attentive. Like you'll know. Like I would know.
Do you think there's a lot of games being played nowadays, with the whole texting? Like,
Definitely. That's all it is games. Like, like I was I'm gonna tell you a little story, okay?
all right,
I'm gonna
please.
get into my business a little bit.
Please, yeah, let it out. Let it out.
So I was talking to a guy I met a year ago, and the same thing happened. I met him, and instantly it was like, it felt like love at first sight type shit, right? Didn't know where the feelings came from or nothing. But then so only time he could ever like see me was during work hours. So there's the first red flag that I did not want to believe. Okay. If somebody is only seeing you during work hours, what does that tell you? He probably has a woman, right? Well, I'm believing everything he's saying because I'm like, who's gonna deny a woman? Like he's telling everybody he's single, like not just me, everybody. So it wasn't until a month ago where I finally was like, you know what? F you. Like, I know you got a girlfriend. I looked him up. I found out his address. I wanted to go blow up his whole entire life. I did not. I wanted to show up over there so bad,
But wait,
but
did you find out he had a girlfriend for sure?
no, I didn't.
So you're
But
assuming right
I
now?
mean, I'm pretty positive that he has a girlfriend. He has to. Anytime he would see me is before, during, or after work hours. Like
Yeah.
early in the morning, like 5 in the morning. Like we never hung out other than that. Like
Look, I'm not gonna
that's
defend him. I don't even know him, right? But I thought you found out he had a girlfriend.
no, I'm pretty
Now
sure
I'm finding out that you haven't found out.
I haven't found out like positively identifying, but just
Yeah, it's either you know or you don't, right?
the situation itself says that he does.
I think it's an assumption.
It is an assumption.
No,
But
I'm
he
not
has a
defending him. I mean,
girlfriend.
I don't know. Maybe he does.
No, no,
But
but
maybe he doesn't.
I called him out on it. I said, I cannot be out here, like, even though you didn't tell me you have a girlfriend, because one thing, he's not going to want to be called a liar because he's a little bit of a narcissist. So he's not going to admit that. But just by me saying to him, I know you have a girlfriend. I can't be doing this. That karma's going to come back to me whether I know it or not. And his answer was, that's understandable. So, I mean, that's my confirmation.
You think he admitted it? I don't
He
think that.
admitted it without admitting it.
I think he. Well, no, I don't think anything, right? But what if he understood you, your
Nah.
position? That's what it
I mean,
seems
I
like.
guess, but that man has a girlfriend. You know how many times I want to drive over there?
But I mean, but if you're
Just to see, go knock on his door and be like, hello, who are you?
no, no, because you know, and the reason that I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, because from a man perspective, I've been in those situations where it just looks bad, but it's not. Like it seems that way, but it's not. And I think women a lot of times take that assumption and make it like it's a fact, like with that undeniable fact. And one thing is, if it is true, right, and you get caught up, it's like there's a proof. I see it. I know for a fact. But when I'm pretty sure there's still that percentage of. But then again, it's up to him to whether he wants to prove himself or not.
Right. And he doesn't care enough to. So, but I did
Okay.
look him up. And public information is there is a woman tied to the house with him that he's at.
Wow, you went
So
deep.
I did.
You got that dollar trial to get the address. Like, try it free for 30 days. Get somebody's address. Make sure you cancel it. They will charge you. So it's like $29.99 a month. Unless you use it a lot. Maybe you want to keep it.
Oh my gosh, no.
Right.
I definitely don't want to be spending my energy on that. That is one thing is a no. I spent way too much energy on just that. I should have just walked away and just had been that. Not even trying to investigate and wasting all the time on that. Because all it did was just get me like triggered, you know?
But you still don't know, though. I mean, at the end of the
I
day.
still don't know. I still don't know, but he's erased. I told him he doesn't exist to me anymore. Never call me again.
Because of that? Because of the.
Yeah, because he's a liar. I feel like he's a liar.
That's what I'm saying. But have you ever caught this man in a lie? Besides that?
Oh, he lies all the time.
Like about what?
Everything. I think he's lying about trying to be a firefighter. Because how long did it take you to be a fucking firefighter, man? Like serious. I just think he's a liar.
Oh my God. Oh my
I'm
God.
stop.
That
He gonna
that
see
man
this thing
ran
and be
for
like
the
this
hills.
bitch.
That man ran for the hills. I'm sorry, I don't even know that man. And that man is somewhere right now, like just like this, like gracias Dios mío, porque no, I'm not saying that's a bad thing that you were in
I
the
mean,
wrong.
it is a good thing because yes, I would run from me too if I was him.
No, but I'm saying that because of you are who you are, right? And then the right man is gonna be cool with all of that.
Right,
So
right.
it's fine. So if it wasn't the right
Mhm.
one, but still, you got to realize the intensity, right? Like you are like you thinking that he's lying about whatever he says he's doing, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a thought. It's like I've had this before where a woman will wake up and had a dream, and in the dream I did something in the dream, like I cheated on the dream or whatever, and she'll wake up and be mad for days, right? Like over a dream. So women, that's what I mean. I want you to understand that part. Like it's like it's not even real. And I'm not saying that what you went through is not real or what your assumptions are wrong, but you are thinking all of these things without like
Without
convincing proof.
fact, yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Is that like how do we deal with that? Because if we deny it, we look like we're lying.
I feel like he should have just been honest from the beginning. Like, if only time you could see me is before, during, or after work, there's a reason for that. What is the reason? Like, why can't we go somewhere or go to the movies or whatever? Like, what's the reason? Like, if you would have been honest from the beginning, nothing might have been different. But the fact that you just was lying the whole time and then saying, I just keep my life private. Like, I heard that shit before from a liar.
Oh wait, now we uncovering things. There's some hidden trauma here. Okay, hold up. Okay, that man just getting the aftermath of something else that happened to you. Then
No, and I'll give you this too. So I was cheated on by the father of my kids. And guess when he was cheating? Why he was supposed to be at work. So and I didn't know shit. I didn't suspect anything until this girl with a baby showed up at my house. Okay. Yes, he had a baby on me.
Okay,
So
I see. I see that it's traumatizing. I'm sure, no, because it's like a shock, right? Like all these, your whole life crumbles.
yes. And I had just had a baby. So our babies were like 1 month apart.
Got it. I mean, that's completely understandable. But see the difference? There's a baby as proof, right? Like
Yeah,
you,
that's true. There's
you
facts.
yeah, that you can't go anywhere with that. There's no, it wasn't
You
me
can't
there.
lie your way out of that. He did try though.
He didn't try to like that.
He
That
tried to
wasn't
say the
me.
baby wasn't his.
Sounds like a lot. But that's traumatizing. You went through that shock. Now this
Yes.
man comes with similar traits.
Similar. Yes, he reminded me a lot of him, which should have been a red flag.
Okay.
See, I was thinking, you know how God puts people in your life and then the enemy puts people in your life too. And I was thinking, since I had all these wonderful feelings of because feelings and love are good feelings in my mind are good feelings. So they wouldn't be coming from anyone bad. But really, the enemy sends you people too. So I feel like that's what that was. It was a situation I was never supposed to be in the first place.
Could it be that you're attracted to toxic men?
Yes, it could be. I am. I am attracted to toxic. Why? I don't know why. Enlighten me. Why do I
Well,
attract toxic men, huh?
most women are.
I
Most
wonder
women are
why.
attracted. There. It's like this. The in the world, 20% of the men get most of the women. That's like a fact. Like out of all the men
Damn,
in the
only
world,
20%?
I mean, everybody gets somebody, right? Like that. But I mean, there's 20% out there doing damage, right? Like they have figured out
Oh,
their evolution has given them, and they don't even know it, right? They just have a special ability, and that's a gift and a curse, obviously, because um, it's hard for them to kind of stay in place, and the reason is because of that. Like where the other men that don't have that many choices, well, yeah, they're gonna be loyal, but like
oh, yeah,
like
yeah, I
Chris Rock
get what you're
said,
saying.
men are as loyal as their opportunity, right? Like
Oh, that's deep right there.
that's
Yeah,
it.
that is so true.
It's like so that that man that's overweight with one arm or whatever, and he finds somebody, oh, he's gonna be there for that, for that person. But
Right.
that 6'5" guy, muscular, and has money, like,
He's
well,
going to have a lot of girls breaking hearts.
and then he's got to say no to all of them. You know what I mean? Like you got to put it in that perspective. Like he's got to be like, I mean, I guess he could show restraint, but when you're
But
growing
I
up on
feel
some,
like if you're a man who is like that, then why not be single? Why try to like be with one person if you want to be with 10?
because women give ultimatums. Women
Mm.
go, okay, I want more. Obviously, if he's a catch, you want more from that person, and you try to kind of lock it down, and it starts subtle, and then it just goes into real straight, like you either with me or I don't talk to me, and
I
it's
feel
like,
like in that ultimatum, the man should decide. Like, if he's gonna be out here just cheating, then he might as well just stay single.
well, it's not hard to decide at that point, right? Because there's a lot of investment in his part as well. So it's not like you can
Oh,
go,
I guess
okay, I'm
that
gonna
makes
just go and
sense.
start from zero over here because no, it's because the choice also is not like women are like tying them down or whatever. It's like it ain't like that either. It ain't like get off me, bitch. Like I can't go nowhere. These bitches, right? It ain't that hard either. So that man would probably needs to go and start all over again. And it's the same thing as a woman. Like you don't want to throw away some time building and bonding and trust. And
See,
trust
that's where
meaning
that's where I differ. I differ from that. I will throw away that. if it's for me and my well-being and me being happy, I throw away my 8-year marriage because of that. Like, so I guess I'm just different. I'll start all over. If it means rebuilding my happiness and my sanity, I'll start all over.
If it's from the other end, though, but have you ever cheated?
No. Well, I have. When I was younger, I did. Oh, I was in such a toxic
Well,
relationship.
no, don't explain. Don't explain. But tell me, in that position of being the other person, what was the why would you, right? Like, why would you?
What was my
Yeah,
motivation?
because we're gonna explain why
Fight.
the men do it, right? But you tell me, like, if you've been in that position, like, why would you get in that position?
So it was the beginning of my relationship, and I was like confused with wanting to be with my ex or the one I was dating currently. But then I cheated more than once in the same relationship. The other times I did it was just out of spite, just to get even.
Wow.
Yeah, I was very vengeful.
Did they find out, or did you just do it behind your back and just that's good enough behind their back?
He found out, but he found out later.
But did you want him to find out, or was it like just the
Not at
cheating
the
part?
time. I was so petrified of him finding out. It was like I did it for no reason because I wanted to hurt him. Like, but then I didn't want him to know. So it
Wow.
was
No,
so
that's what women
pointless.
think. No, you're not crazy or anything like that. I want men to listen to this because I think men sometimes, that's happening and they will stay in a relationship with someone that once that happens, that means there's a little respect loss. No, well, a lot of respect loss, right? And
Mm-hmm.
men that not that you shouldn't try or forgive if you don't want to, but the likelihood of it happening again is very, very high.
Yes, that is so true. I am a firm believer in once a cheater, always a cheater. If you let them get away with it once, they'll do it again. Because I'm not going to lie, I got away with it and I did it again and got away with it again.
Hey, it's the human nature that people don't understand. They think everything is so black and white. It's like, nah, man.
And it's not.
So what do you recommend for men that are in that situation where they are maybe getting cheated on, or maybe they haven't, like you suspect that, oh, I can only see her, like, I can't text, I can only text her during business hours or whatever. Like,
Right.
what do you recommend a man do?
Leave. I mean, because if you start investigating, you're going to find out stuff you do not want to find because you never go looking for nothing because you're not going to like what you're going to find. And that's just going to, I think at that point, the relationship is like, there's no rebuilding that. Like, I feel like that's a toxic situation that you just need to cut ties with for your own sanity. Mental illness is for real. And so are emotions.
Emotions, they're probably a mental illness themselves. The looking and being toxic, a man going through your phone and all of that. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I hate that so much. I feel like if you have to go through my phone, you don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, I'm not the person for you.
You got a
I
man that
wouldn't.
have men looked through your phone?
Uh, yeah. And it just started a fight. Like, don't go looking through my shit if you don't want. Like, I'm a very honest and loyal person, but I haven't always been that way. But
What did they find that would start a fight? An assumption, or did they find some facts?
no, they found some text messages that were facts that I didn't erase. He tried to smash my phone, but he didn't though. But that
Wow.
was after like me. I broke up with my husband. He went through my phone after I broke up with him, and he found stuff that he didn't like.
That's understandable. Actually, that's not that bad. But I mean, how about just a guy? Because the husband. It sounds like a long, complicated relationship. But I'm talking about a dude that you kind of getting serious, but not. You're in the process, and he gets toxic like that, where he starts looking through your phone, or
Oh nah, it would be over. That's an instant red flag. You're not invading my privacy. I don't think so. Because again, you don't trust me. And you're going to be thinking stuff all the time, because I do attract attention. I try to attract attention with my social media and everything. And if you have to be going through my phone thinking I'm talking to this person, that person, like, I'm not the girl for you. I'll leave.
Understandable. How about, have you ever looked through a man's phone?
I have a long time ago and
Yeah.
found things. See, you don't go looking. That started a fight too.
Have you wanted
See?
to though in the more recent times?
No, 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 because I'm not even. No, I haven't. Mm-mm.
You haven't had the urge, or
Nope.
have you
I mean,
wanted to and stopped?
I don't really be around anybody at this moment in time to go through their phone, but no, sometimes like I'm curious, but not that curious where I'm going to pick it up and go through it because it'll just probably trigger me.
Okay, that's actually better than most women. I think most women do it, and then men don't even know. Right? I think that's how it really happens most of the time.
Oh, but then that just opens up a whole other. You just going down a rabbit hole there. Because then you're going to
Yeah,
want to find out more. And then you want to find out more information about that person. Then you're just spending too much energy and time in that.
yeah. Well, it's either behind your back or the worst for a man is hearing, "Let me see your phone." Right? It's like nothing ever good comes out of that.
Well,
I,
yeah, if you're a man that's up to no good,
no, I mean,
or a
because
woman, could be a woman
assumptions
too.
gonna happen. I recommend to men when a woman goes, "Let me see your phone," grab it and run. Just go outside the door. Don't come back and then tell her you got robbed and someone took
Just
your
get a
phone.
new phone.
But now with iCloud and all that, women are hacking iClouds and getting into messages and all of that.
That's crazy.
You done it?
Like, no, I would not. I would not spend my energy on that. If I got to do all of that, you are not the person for me. I don't want to have to even think about that type of stuff.
But wait, you looked the dude's address though.
I did because I wanted to find out. Again, I spent too much energy on that. Okay, I did. I was hot. I was like, this mother, I'm gonna find out about this lying ass. He had me hot. I made a song and everything. I wrote a song just for him. I'm gonna record it and then send it to the producer, and he's gonna master it for me. And I'm gonna release that
Yeah.
shit.
You think?
I play around with it.
Okay, no, no. You don't say it because then it becomes true. You can tell the universe. Like, but I mean, have you done anything or?
No, I just wrote this song called Clowns, and I'm trying to practice the words now. It's hard for me to put the words to the instrumental. That's my problem. Because I'm not a musician. So I said I need to be in the DJ booth so he can tell me this is where you come in at. This is where you come in at. Like, it's hard.
No,
Kudos to the musicians.
but it sounds like you love it though.
I do, it's fun. I can't wait to release it.
Yeah, no, us either. We want to hear what that clown did. All these men thinking it's about them.
Yep, they are. The shoe fits.
She better don't say my name.
That I don't do.
Because I'm a fireman now, so that
A
can't be
fireman.
happening. It took me 17 years, but I made
Right,
it.
right. He moved here from Florida to be a fireman, but still ain't no fireman.
He will be watched. He's gonna show you.
Well,
And
I
then your
hope
house
he
gonna be
does.
on fire, and
That he's
he'd
gonna
be like
show
this
up
outside, like
with his hose.
no, 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 with his hose, ain't his hose, and like just with his arms crossed, just watching your house burn again. That's what you get. Oh, I ain't no fireman, right? So okay,
Right, you gonna let my house burn.
so I can't help you because I'm not a fireman, according to you.
Oh
Now look
shit.
at all these hoes.
Oh my god.
But speaking of art, because see you on TikTok and You know, one thing I love that you do is kind of like as you're showing your stuff, and you're saying things that are very inspiring, very motivational. You know, and who are you saying those things to? Are you talking to yourself, or are you talking to hopefully to help someone, or where do these inspirational things come from?
Oh man. So I feel like it's my ministry. I'm God's vessel. So he's telling me what to share, and it's helping me because a lot of these messages that I get, it's my first time reading them too. So I have a script that I go by. And so it does help me, but it's for everyone. I'm trying to inspire the world. We live in such a dark place that I'm just trying to bring a little light to it.
That's love. That's beautiful because I think a lot of people bring so much negativity constantly,
Yes.
nonstop. That is a fresh breath of fresh air. So we appreciate you doing that. But tell me about
Yeah,
more
thank
about your
you.
art. Like if we wanted to get something, can you make something?
I can make anything. I'll show you guys a little bit of. So
Oh
this is my art
wow,
wall. Um, and then I have these here. I'm working on this
dang,
bowl right now,
that's
and yeah,
dope.
I have an email address on my TikTok. My TikTok is at Maria Williams 187. People
Oh,
always say 187, and do I know what that means? And I say, cause I be killing them.
killing all their dreams, all their spirit. Like that man don't even want to be a fireman anymore. Like you just killed that whole thing.
Kill his
You shut
dreams.
it down. You shut it all down. That man was already 5 years in the fire academy, and you made him drive. I'm out. Like
I don't want to be a
I'm messing
fireman
with you.
no.
No, but we get the 187 from a positive angle. You killing them with the good stuff.
Yes.
But I love like let me see you. Can you see that you had
My wall?
DMX. You had DMX.
Yep.
That's dope. And then you had damn, and there's so many different styles.
So
That's amazing.
the two at the top, the two red pandas, those were gifts. Those were painted by somebody else, but everything else is mine.
That is dope. And you versatile. That's a lot of different styles. Like,
Yeah, I love
wow.
colorful art. Like here's Kenny too. He's so
That's
cute.
dope. Henny, that's dope. Let me see him again. Can I see him again? That's dope. You don't oh, it's Kenny.
Yeah, it's Kenny.
Yeah, no, but I thought you had put as a joke Henny, right? And I was gonna
Um
tell you if you had a Henny bottle. But anyway, I'm just
oh, that's an idea.
just super. I'm just because I just
You
thought
just
I
gave me
read
a creative
Henny.
idea.
Yeah, because you just had a little bottle, Henny bottle coming. I think someone will
Yes, I
buy
put
that.
Henny there.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Who killed the Henny?
Yeah, Kenny.
That's
Oh
dope.
my
So your
gosh, that
email? What's your
is.
email?
Art by Maudie at outlook.com.
I'll
You
look
can
that up.
place orders there.
Okay, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna link it in the description into your TikTok. Are you everywhere, or are you just on TikTok, or where are you most?
I also have a YouTube channel at Limitless Living 6.
Okay,
And I'm also
move
on
your thing a little bit.
Instagram.
It got covered by the. There you go. Oh, limitless living. Okay,
Yeah.
and dope. And what do you do there?
It's an inspirational, motivational YouTube channel. So a lot of things that I share on TikTok, I share on there. I also have a series called Soul Spark Weekly, which I share just a message to my YouTube subscribers only. So it's exclusively to YouTube, and it's called Soul Spark Weekly.
That's dope. You doing a lot. You just he
I'm
this is
trying.
when you started with your introduction. You started with all the things that's just the filler. Like this is the real you. Like I love it. I'm sure guys watching it, they're gonna be impressed as well. So man, I really appreciate you giving so much game, so much because you didn't even understand just by your stories. You just saying your story. You're just talking from your place of pain or what. From us, we're like eating it up. Like well, like we look at it from a different perspective. That's why I wasn't defending them, but I started seeing it like, oh, I see how
Right.
they think.
I like your perspective because you're right. Like I don't have facts. It's all assumption. And I'm a person that's like, don't ever assume stuff. And here I am assuming. So put me in my place.
No, but your intuition doesn't. Even if you're assuming, if you're not comfortable, you're not comfortable.
Right.
I don't need the facts to be uncomfortable. I don't need to know what the weather is like to be cold. Like if I feel
Yeah.
cold, it's cold outside. I don't care.
Right.
I'm hot. I don't care if you're hot. I'm cold. So
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
really, really appreciate you taking the time, coming here, giving us game. You probably help at least one man out there is gonna go
I
stop
hope so.
cheating or hide his address.
Make your shit private.
You helped one person finish firefighting school. You did something tonight. You inspire someone. It's almost like, man, I've been 12 years in this firefighting thing. Let me go ahead and finish.
Right. Let me just go be a firefighter for real. Stop talking about it and be about it.
Let me put this PlayStation down for a minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Right.
become a fireman. Call of Duty will be there when I come back.
Hell yeah.
Grand Theft Auto is not going anywhere. I'm gonna go finish this firefighting training
Be a
course.
firefighter.
Yes. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I put all your information here for people that want to subscribe to you on TikTok. And man, I'm sure we're gonna see a lot more of you. Like you're only getting started. I hope you never ever quit what you're doing because some artists it's not until years after even they die that they blow up.
Yes.
And
I'm gonna keep going.
You got to be ready for that. So thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
See, I can't give you a goodbye real kiss, but I give it through here.
All right.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.